Greetings, YouTube. I was having a conversation with someone I know who is also dealing with mental illness and is in therapy. And she mentioned the concept of convenient lies. And I'm not talking about the little white lies we use for social lubrication or the lies of omission that we use to avoid discussing something. Now, I'm discussing the convenient little lies we tell ourselves. The lies that help us avoid thinking about the topics that we don't want to dwell on. In my case, the most concrete example I have of convenient little lies are my feet. Because I told myself a string of convenient little lies over a long period of time and convinced myself to ignore the fact that I was slowly getting neuropathy, which is a sign of diabetes. And I did nothing about it because I didn't want to face it. And now I can't really feel my feet. Now I have nerve pains always. My left foot's burned for 3 years. Now I have an ulcer on my foot. And these are all concrete examples of the convenient little lies I told myself. But we also tell ourselves convenient little lies about anxiety and depression because it's easier than facing them. And the anxiety itself is part of that lying process. The anxiety itself wants you to tell yourself convenient little lies. Because again, that means you stay in that state, you don't change. And anxiety definitely doesn't want you to change. Because as you move away from anxiety and you begin to put it into perspective, into context, you diminish its power. And anxiety definitely doesn't like that. And yes, I am personifying a mental illness, and that's okay. How we process our mental illness is up to each of us. But my anxiety is in far better control now than it used to be. But I still have a hard time sometimes facing stuff. It's still sometimes just easier to tell myself convenient little lies, and that's something I shouldn't do. So it's something I have to continue to work on. Now, the convenient little lies I tell myself now are of far less impact than the ones in the past. And I've noticed that over time, I am better and better at not telling them. And hopefully someday I'll get to the point where the only convenient little lies I tell myself will be of the small, little social lubrication white variety. But it's important for us to know that the easiest person to lie to is ourselves. And often the deadliest. Because it means we're not dealing with the things that we need to deal with. So, go see a therapist. It helps. Try to not tell yourself convenient little lies. Try to face the truth when you can. If you need help, if it's a book, or it's a friend, or it's a therapist, get the help. Reach out. You can do this. We can dial down those convenient little lies until they're meaningless. And in the meantime, keep going. If you tell yourself one, don't think of it as a setback. Think of it as a learning experience and move on. Dial it down a little more. You will get control of this. You will get better. Just keep going. You can do this. I believe in you.